Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then welcome. My name is Shay and thank you so much for being here today. So for today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the Natasha Denona Mini Sunset Palette. Isn't it so tiny and cute? So we'll get into all the details. I'm going to do a look and I'm going to show you some swatches and give you my thoughts about this. So yeah, if that's something that you are interested in seeing, then just stick around. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and go ahead and click subscribe before you leave. I typically upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So just go ahead and subscribe. Let's be friends. Let's get to know each other and all that jazz. So anyways, let's go ahead and just hop right into the video. Hello. So, okay, this is my first Natasha Denona palette. If you're not familiar with Natasha Denona, it is a very high-end price range makeup brand, and they're specifically known for their eyeshadows. She just came out with an eyeshadow palette that was 18 pans. I think it's 18, but it's like $130. Like, I just can't spend that much. So she came out with this little mini sunset palette, and I thought this is the perfect chance to try out some Natasha Denona eyeshadows. This little guy was $25, which is still very pricey because, y'all, when I pulled this thing out, I know it's going to be mini, but this is like as big as my eyeshadow case. I mean, it's tiny. These pans are like the size of a dime. But, you know, I have rarely hit pan on any of my eyeshadows. So, you know, I'm not going to complain too much, but I'm super excited to try this little guy out. So I'm going to go ahead and insert some swatches here. Alright, here are our swatches of the Natasha Denona Mini Sunset Palette. From left to right, we have Guava, Apollo, Mars, Beam, and Halo. And we're back and closer than ever. So I'm going to give you a little, I don't know if I inserted the close-up clip or not, but this is what she looks like. It is I mean, I think all of these shades are really gorgeous. We got two mattes. The two browns right here are mattes, and then these two and this guy are shimmer shades right there. So I wasn't that impressed with the swatches, honestly. They were just kind of patchy. So we're gonna see. We're gonna go ahead and start a look. So I'm gonna go ahead with this brown shade. This is Guava, and I'm gonna take this Morphe M535, and I'm just gonna go ahead and tap right in, and we're gonna put this in our transition crease area. So yeah, so like I said, I've never tried the Natasha Denona anything. I know Tati, if you're familiar with YouTubers, Tati Westbrook loves Natasha Denona, and I've heard a lot of great things, and that actually blended out really nicely there on my eye. It is a lot more pigmented. It's performing better already on my eye than it did on just the swatch. So that's really nice. That blended out like super quick. I'm going to go ahead and dip in the other. I'm not having any fallout at the moment. So let's go ahead and do this side. Ooh. So yes, the swatches are very deceiving. You guys, can you see how pigmented that is? I like dipped once in there and it blended out so quick, and that a lot of pigment came off just on that one dip in. Okay, so far so good. Okay, this is going better than I thought it was. So I'm going to take a bit of a smaller brush. You know, we're kind of limited. I don't know if I'll get to use all the shades, but I'm going to try. We're going to do something. I'm going to go ahead in with this darker, right here. This is called Dirty Mars. And I'm going to take a bit of a smaller fluffy brush, and I'm just going to kind of work that on the outer part of my eye. and then up into the crease just to deepen up that crease. I'm going to go back with my first fluffy brush, no extra product, and just kind of blend them to a little bit. And that second shade, it really went on really nicely too. And it just kind of, like I said, deepened up the crease, but it just took like no time to blend out. Alright, this is what we got. And so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take these two shades and I'm going to put this one kind of on the center of my eye and then this one closer to like the inner part of my eye. And then we'll probably do something with this burgundy maybe on the bottom of our lash. So first I'm going to try this with no setting spray on my brush. I just have a plain little flat shader brush. And I'm going to go right into the shade Sunbeam right here. Okay, I do see some pickup. Okay. Alright. That actually went on really nicely. Can you see with no wet brush? That's really pretty. Okay, so I kind of do just want to see, just for the sake, how it does look with it. So I'm going to take a little bit of this Tarte mist right here, and I'm going to spritz this. Which side did I use? I don't know. I'm just going to spritz. And I'm going to go right back into that same shade and put this on the other eye. Oh, geez Louise. That did make it a little bit more intense. Just get used to a kitty cat meowing in all of my videos from now on. It did make it pop a little bit more. It made it look slightly more metallic and like it's really pretty. This is a really pretty shade, I feel like. It's kind of like an orangey, coppery shimmer shade, and it is really pretty. So for the next part of the eye, if I can find my little brush, I'm going to take this little bitty flat brush. It is dirty, but I'm mopping all the color off of it. This cat is down here tearing up my leg, y'all. Shoot. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead without spritzing the brush on this side, and I'm going into the lightest gold, which is called Halo, right down here on the end. Also, these are janky. Story of my life. Janky nails. Janky cat in here meowing. Ooh. Ooh, that is so pretty. Oh. Yes, that looks so cute. Okay, I like it. I'm going to go ahead and spritz on the other side, and we'll probably go back over this. I just want to compare again to see if there's much difference. Okay, so there is a little bit more of a pop again on this eye. I don't know if it's showing up on camera. So I'm just going to go ahead back over and touch up that side there. And I'm going to take my first brush and just kind of like wiggle back here, back into right here on this line to make sure those two colors are blended. Alright, and I'm going to go back with this fluffy brush and this dark shade right here in the middle, Dirty Mars, and deepen up the outer part of my eye just a smidge more. This is what we have. This is so pretty to me. I don't know what y'all think. I don't really care. No, I'm just kidding. But it is. It looks super pretty. It's like a sunsetty type eye. It's like orange and oh gosh. These actually did really, really nicely on the eye. So I'm going to go ahead and go work on the lower part of my eye, my lower lash line. That's what that's called. And I'm going to take this little brush here, and I'm going to just give it a little bit of a spritz. And I'm going to take this shade right here, which is called Apollo, and we're going to try to run it under the lower lash line. That way we can say we tried every shade in the palette. Ooh, that is so pretty. I don't usually put shimmers like all the way under my eye, and I might have drug it down a little too far, but that is so pretty. Can y'all see that? I don't know how to look, but it looks really, really cute. Okay, I like the way this look turned out. I'm going to take a little bit of this light gold shade and pop it a little bit more on the inner corner with my pinky. Just like that. So now what I'm going to do is put on a little bit of liner and maybe some lashes, maybe just some mascara, and we'll come back. Alright, so all I did was put on a little bit of winged liner. I really don't feel like false lashes today, but this is the finished look before we zoom out. And then we got this pop of burgundy underneath. So let me go ahead and back you up a little bit. There we go. So I love how this look turned out. I love the orangey, like golden tones of it with that little pop of color underneath. They blended out so nicely. Like, honestly, when I swatched them, I was like, why did I buy this? But now, like, once I put them on my eyes with a brush, they just applied so beautifully, and they blended out so nicely. They didn't like muddy together or look patchy on my eyes. Like this, I'm glad I bought this now. I'm telling you. So it ended up being a lot better, and that just goes to show you that you can't always go off of what swatches look like, because they could perform totally different on the eyes. Case in point. So yeah, have you guys tried this palette? Are you thinking about trying it? I mean, I would say if you want to try Natasha Denona, or if you've been wanting to try and you don't want to drop that much money, this is a good little mini palette to have. It'll be perfect for travel. It's so compact, and I think you could get a couple different looks out of this. So yeah, that's it, you guys, for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and that's it. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.